Hello, people! So I am answering another question by Hector Graciano. I love that name, Graciano. I don't know where that comes from, but that's a cool last name and first name, Hector. Anyways, his question is, Eric, I have a problem. I look forward to social events, even though I hate small talk and large crowds. But when the time comes, I end up changing my mind, and I immediately want to leave, but can't. I think it's because I'm trying to or try to repress my desire to be alone, and I want to be social, but or ultimately can't because my lack of social skills, hate of small talk, and awkwardness. Is that right? Please help. Well, I guess to first say it's a little ambiguous of just kind of there's not a lot of like specifics of what's going on, so I'm gonna kind of cover some general things. So first, I kind of we have to think about what general anxiety or just social anxiety really comes from, and I find that there's actually a connection when if you have parents that are hyper like critical uh, toward you, or you always feel like someone is breathing behind your neck, and you don't have any like freedom to not like I guess express yourself, but to explore without the fear of someone saying you're failing at something. I don't know if that's something specific to you, Hector, but I find that in like the past or even currently really does take a toll on someone's social life, and that anxiety can really build up. If it's not that extreme, yes, I don't like small talk and large crowds either. I do appreciate that you're trying to repress like just always being alone, because we are people, and even though introverts like to be alone, we're all made to at least have some kind of social contact. That's just how we are as humans. Like for me personally, I guess um, like it depends who we're going to see, because there are certain people groups out there where I'm just not going to connect with them at all. They talk about certain things. They talk about sports and politics or irrelevant random stuff, or just things that I just have no connection to because they may be friends and have connections of the past, and I'm just not a part of um, what they've been through, and so I can't add into it. So I just kind of sit there awkwardly, and it really is draining. And I would rather be home, doing something else. Um, so I guess just kind of figure out, because you just say social events. I don't know if you're meaning like family or just like I don't know where else you're talking about, but um, a good way that I find to battle like the small talk in large crowds, though, is especially if I don't know the people there, is to always bring a friend that I really appreciate and trust. And when I'm with them, I can just kind of bounce energy off of them, and I feel secure. At least there's one ground of security I have in this mass of people that I don't know, and so I can embrace the small talk a little bit more because I'm with somebody I'm really appreciating of and trust and care about. And and it's even better when they aren't they don't know anybody as well, and so you're kind of facing this challenge together. So you two as a friendship actually get to grow. Though it depends. I don't know, Hector, if you're an INTP or just someone just kind of an introvert. For me personally, I have an ENFP friend, and he's just so fun to just do things with. He's always open to do or go to places that he doesn't even know any of the people, and so he really appreciates going. And so I don't know if you have any ENFP friends, or if you really connect with those people, that may be a great friend to take along if you end up building a close relationship with an ENFP, because they're going to get filled up because they're around people, but you get to also, I guess, not really get filled up, but you get to be secured because you're with a friend, and there's like a circle or a cycle of just empowerment to each other, because they're getting filled up and you're feeling secure, and then you're able to go out and be social for the allotted time in that social event, and then you can go home, and you at least got to enjoy it because you were with a friend of yours. Because I always find myself like really quiet and really I forgot the word, when I'm around a crowd that I don't really know, and I have no solid secure ground. But the second I bring someone I know, I freak out and I just go crazy. But it's because I have that one rock of of just security with at least one. I just need one person that I know, and it could really be anybody. It doesn't have to be an ENFP, but I brought an INTP friend to a social gathering, and I just really enjoyed it, that I was able to experience this with them, and I had a little bit more security, I guess. And I guess I'm kind of cycling, so I hope that it helps, Hector. I'm looking through your message again, and I think there's really not much else I can add, especially kind of with the vagueness of what you're talking about. So especially if it's like a family social gathering, like I wonder, is there somebody there, not just huge crowds and small talk, but if there's anything like kind of awkward or difficult to try to figure out how to overcome or something like that. But keep looking forward to those social events, but do bring somebody, or also try to find what might be taking your social or like breathing social anxiety into you. Like I said in the beginning about hypercritical, either parents or just people that are very important to you in your life, and you might feel that that consistent, I call it breathing down your neck, where it's just you don't feel that freedom to do something because you feel like if you fail, you kind of get snickered at, and they may not even intend that, but there's just certain auras out there that kind of seep through and they don't recognize it. But anyways, so if anyone else has questions, I would love to answer them the best I can with the expansive knowledge that I may or may not have. All right, I'll see you guys later.